Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in SipaGREENTea City. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're keeping well. We have lots and lots planned for this episode today. We are going to be diving into a massive transport hub. It's something I always enjoy doing, and all the challenges that come with it as well really make it exciting. So I've been sort of scoping out a good area where we're going to put this. So if we look at our city at the moment, we're sort of along this, I call it a little bay area over here, but the map is pretty huge. It's going to be spreading out all over the place, and at some point lots of people are going to want to travel to lots of different places. So I was thinking this spot over here, let's have a look. We have this square bought. We can actually buy one more square, but I'm saving that for now. I tell you why. I would like to get connection to the outside train line. We don't have that yet. By the way, all of your comments, I did see them all about connecting this train line to the outside. That is not the solution for making people use my internal cargo train line. You don't just have to connect it to the outside. You can have internal cargo train lines, but these guys just would rather drive over here. I think what it is, just getting slightly diverted, is the game's logic isn't, oh, I could unload cargo here, take a train to here, unload it again, and then go to here to go to the outside connection. They just say, we'll drive it to there. So, hey ho, we've got that infrastructure in anyway. But yeah, I want a big cargo hub that takes in lots and lots of different transport stuff that we've got going on. We've got the big bus station that we can add in, which is pretty cool. We have trams that we can have going to it. We have metro, of course. We have our train stations, these big ones here, the multi-platform end stations. Really like those. Might make it a multi-platform train station that goes through. Possibly an end station, I think, for this one. Ships, yeah, I don't think we're going to get quite to the coast with this one. But it can be something that could be possibly added nearby to it. We've got blimps I'd like to add in. Monorails for sure. I like the monorail bus hub and the metro monorail train hub. I have plans for both of those, and I'm sure we'll have taxis and stuff around as well. So I'm thinking that should be over here. Let's just zoom out a little bit. It's hard to get a nice view so we can see. There we go. So as we spread, this will sort of feed people into all the businesses and the houses that we end up having. You know, I'm planning to sort of build up around this mountain off of this highway as we go along, and then we can hook into this external train line as we get there. So first of all, we're going to need a motorway junction. I'm thinking we'll just use one of these over here, just to get us going. By the way, we have 2 million credits, so we're not struggling at all. We could actually use, I don't want a connection going that way actually, so we could use something like this, the trumpet. That's quite a good one, a realistic trumpet interchange by Givenchy. He's obviously moved on from doing perfume. That one we've used already. I just wanted to use something a bit different. Let's try this one, this trumpet. So that could fit along here. If we sort of line that up a bit. Yeah, that could go there. That would actually be perfect. Let's just see. If we delete this all the way up to there. Oh, the roads are actually really close together, aren't they? Look. I want to get that straight. Can I delete one more piece off of there? No, I can't. So connecting those two up might be a bit hard. Let us move this road along. Just a little bit. There we go. So we've got a bit of space to connect. Yep. So if we go something like that, then we can change the curve over there. Yeah, see, they get quite close together there, don't they? Well, that's fine. We can work with that. We'll just do that. Good, and then this curve over here, we'll slightly change that. Which way are we going? We're going in that way. Perfect, and we're going out that way. Not so perfect. Let's bring that up to where the road's actually going to be seen. Actually, can I curve it from this side? Will it show me that one? Yes, it will. There we go. Oh, it's not going to like it, is it? Might have to sort of... I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to make this road longer over here. Stop with the curving. There we go. We need to make that one come out a bit and then curve that in. So, now we've got a nice connection coming off of here. Yep, there we go. That just looks weird, doesn't it? Now we've got a nice connection coming off of here. Okay, turns out that bell, trumpet tower, trumpet interchange thing, it doesn't work properly. Part of the tunnel bit that goes underground wasn't connecting properly and there was no way of fixing it. So, yeah, we won't be using that. Then we're going to come down here into a nice big roundabout. So I'm thinking just one of these would do okay. A nice large roundabout. Yeah, that's a small one. So maybe if we sort of line this up sort of here, that would work okay. Maybe a little bit further back. Yep, there we go. If we disconnect that, then we can connect this up to here, hopefully quite easily. Let's go in. Oh yeah, I hate the way this always wants to do that. So if I go like that and like that, and like that and like that. There we go, that's better. And then we can turn these around. Bong, 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 bong. Excellent. Right, so then we've got some nice big roads that are going out all over the place. So this hub, we're going to sort of build it in this section here. We may even have a canal coming up here at some point, so we can connect all the different trams and stuff like that to it. This road is going to be upgraded to... What have we got? 6-lane with decorative trees, maybe? That's nice and big, isn't it? Yeah, let's go with that one. And I want to try and get this lined up so it's down here. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. So let's go... Right, there we go. This is going to be where it's going to be built in this section here. So what are we going to start off with? I've got some pictures here I'm just going to open up, which you can't see. That are my references from when I sort of played around and tested this thing earlier. Here we go. Right, so first of all, I would like to have in here, which way round am I going to face this? We're going to have bus, we're going to have train, we're going to have tram, we're going to have all sorts that are going out this way. So let us put down some of these parts. We can always move them around a bit. We have money to spend. So let's start with the bus. I would like the bus station. So that's going to go down here. Of course, that may mean that we upgrade this road to be a road that uses bus lanes. In fact... because we've got 6 lanes, let's have a quick look. What bus lanes do we have? We have large road with a 6-lane 2-way road suitable for car yeah, I think this is the one that we may use. But then we're also going to get tram. No, I tell you what, we won't. We'll stick with this. I tell you why. Because this road down the middle here is going to have metro on it. So let's grab, not metro, this. There we go. So we want monorail, medium monorail, 32-metre wide road monorail, 4 lanes for cars and dedicated tramway in the centre. Yes. So we want this nice big road down here. We want a section of that. Doesn't necessarily need to go all the way up to there, but maybe to here will be fine. And then our monorail will carry on down here. In fact, I tell you what I did have is I had the one with the trams on as well. We're jumping around here, there, and everywhere. This one here. Oh, that is the one. Has that got trams? Yeah, that's the one with the tram lines. Excellent. Yeah, that's the one I want. Good, good, good. And then our tram line needs to turn around. So we're going to add in our bus station. I think there is fine. Our tram, let's grab our tram tracks. Hopefully I've lined this up right. Yes, perfect. They can come down the back here. Yep, like that. I'll delete the extraneous pieces in a moment. Perfect. So that can turn around like that. There we go. So our trams can now come down here. People can jump out here. They can go and get the buses. And then we have the monorail, which is going to connect up to our next section. I was going to have a little roundabout here. So I may just have to... Let's delete that for now. You'll see why in a moment. Now, the other side of the road to here... we're going to have our multi-platform end station, which fits perfectly right there. I think that's how I want it. There we go. Yeah, and then we've got our train tracks that can come out the side here. Our monorail is going to continue. I'm wondering, actually, whether we could slightly change this and have our monorail road come down there. Because we're going to have a monorail down the side here. We'll come to that, actually, in a moment. Yes, we'll come to that in a moment. So, our train tracks here, let's grab... I keep checking over at my picture. My voice goes a bit quiet. That's because I'm checking over here. So this is going to come out. Let's see. Let's have these two come out all the way. Now, what I want attached to here is the monorail. We're really sticking everything in here. If I can find where all the blooming things are. Here it is. We want the Metro Monorail Train Hub. And I want that... Autosave, SipaGREENTea. I want that to connect to here. So we can have... People can come in and jump off and jump onto the monorail, or the train can continue on into our great big end station. Now, the problem is here, we need to add a road for this to connect to. So, let's go with our large 6-lane road with decorative trees, because that is the same size as this, isn't it? If we bring... Yeah, that was not going to come up there. This is a bit of a guessing part to try and get that to line up with there. So, let's see how we do with that. No, that needs to be over a little bit. Okay, I've placed a road, put this down, and then we're going to do a bit of jiggery-pokey with the Move It mod. We're going to line this up. Oh, we've got to be careful, because actually, let's do a marquee select, because otherwise we end up leaving behind that weird part there. There we go. If we line those up like that... That should be okay. We can test that's okay by grabbing our train track. There we go. Slope too steep. Ah! Oh, I tell you what we can do. Let's grab that again. No, let's grab that again. If we go up. There we go. And then we grab this. Hooray! There we go. That's about as straight as you're going to get it, isn't it? Right, then we can add our road down the side here. Now, you'll notice here, look, there's tram tracks and train tracks. And I'm thinking of some way we can try and connect these two together. I mean, we could just have that come out and connect to there. Let's maybe try that. Where's my monorail road? Let's go with... Because I didn't want the tram coming all the way up here. If I come off there like that... How close can we get? And sort of stop here. Oh, yeah, that'll nicely go around the corner. Okay, that might work well. And then if we grab this one here and connect to there, that one there and connect to there. Maybe a little bit further out. There we go. And why is that saying no connection? Oh, this is tram, isn't it? Darn it, I didn't want tram. I wanted just this one. Can I change that? I can. There we go. Excellent. Good, good, good. I don't quite like how those join up. Can I get a little bit closer with that? Can I go over an angle? Ah, let's see. Actually, yeah, that looks okay. We'll go with that. And then this piece here, we know that's a nice right angle, so we can take that out, and this can just be turned back into normal road again. So, Let's just grab... We were using this one here, I believe. Yep, there we go. And then that will connect back up to there again. If whether we need our roundabout up here or not, that's we'll come back to that. Good. So we can put this track back into here as well. It sounds very complicated, but once it's all done, that's 2-lane. Yep. Let's go straight, and then that needs to now come out. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Tram track. That can come out there, and that will connect up there. Excellent. So our tram goes one way, our monorail goes the other way. Whew. We get there in the end. Good. So that's now train, bus. That's got no road connection, but that's fine. We'll work on that one. Metro, monorail, train hub. Good. Now, our train tracks, I want to work on these all being converged down to... I mean, we can go down to 1 line. We can keep it to 2 line if we wish. Let's just run these out to the same length. And then we may just go a little bit further to give us some room to play with. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's take these out to here. So if we do get any long trains, they're not backing up too much around this section. And then I'd like these all to converge down into, should we say 2? Because then one can go that way for a nice external line. The other one can hook up into here. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can sort of change that as we go. But I mean, if we had these 2... here, we could then have that one connect to there. We could have that one connect to there, and then that one connect to there, and then that one connect to there. There we go. So they can come in, and then also, would we want to... So that would sort of only go to that half. Would we want to get these 2 to cross over as well? I don't think you could you? We'll go with that anyway. We'll go with that. I mean, we could even add another one of these on this side. So this half could also get onto the metro. Ooh, now there's something I hadn't looked at before. Maybe let's just leave it at that for now. We still need a road connection down the back here, which might mean that I move that junction along a bit. Let me just fiddle with this. Yeah, that connects up okay. I mean, we can fiddle around with that bit in there, but that's good. Good. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Right, what else do we want on here? Now, something we could add to the other side of this road here is a blimp stop. That was something I wanted to get on here. I mean, that can be sort of moved somewhere else perhaps, but let's put that down so we don't forget about that. We can have some blimps taking people to various hotspots around the city. They can then jump off, take the metro, the monorail, or the train. I mean, there's plenty of walking options. We need to add paths and all sorts of things into this as we go along, but that's good. That works well. And then what else is there? That is roughly about it. There was one other thing I thought perhaps we could add over here. Let's just delete that. I do want to also get in... I like this sort of gull wing monorail bus hub as well. I like that. So let's see if we can also add that into here. Yeah, so we have people can come in, grab buses from here, or walk over and have buses there. What do we think about adding that one in too? So this one sort of is a connection for people getting off the train. This one is for people getting off buses, and that's an extra bus stops as well. I quite like that. Probably completely overkill. Is that going to connect nicely to there? It will. But I think that, to me, looks quite good. And then that should be okay. So we've got our turnaround for our trams. The monorail sort of ends there, but then you've got 2 lines that come off and go out that way. I quite like this. I'm just thinking whether there's anything else that we need to add. I mean, this can go down into... This can go down into 1 line, or it can stay as 2 lines and head off wherever it needs to go. This one here has got a line... I mean, that will come out that way. I'm wondering whether to connect that in a big square there. I don't think that's a good idea. We don't really need that. But that can head out somewhere else, or that road can be changed. Huh. I quite like that. I quite like that. I mean, then we can sort of add some buildings in as well. We've got some big, large buildings under transport. Let's go all the way back down here. There we go. We've got the transport tower, which is one of our monuments, or one of our, sorry, unique buildings. What's that going to cost us? 60,000. So that could sort of nestle in the corner here, which I think would look really cool next to all of this stuff going on. Yeah, I know you need power and things. And there was also one other thing. Oh, yeah, we've got metros down here as well, of course, haven't we? These all need water. They're going to complain about that all day. Let's... Is that turned on? We can line this up down the centre there. And let's take that... You can stay straight. That'd be nice. Thank you very much. There we go. We'll have that there. So you've got water. I went too far, didn't I? And then we'll just go down the middle here. Nope. Let's try that again. Yeah, that should give everybody water. And then power we'll work on in a moment. Now, because we've got all of this transportation coming right to the middle here, in my mind, you would really need something big here that's going to take, you know, that's going to need all of this traffic. And I reckon we should add in, after I've connected this road here, I reckon we should be adding in one of our stadiums. So we've got all sorts of extremely large stadiums. Last time we used the Camp Nou. We also had our own stadium that we added in. It was a bit different. Juventus. And then we got the normal football stadium. I quite want to use this one here. Paris Saint-Germain, Parc du Prince, just because I like the way that looks. Although it doesn't seem to want to add to this road here. They don't look straight, do they? Which is weird, although they are perfectly straight. Or the ground isn't flat. And we could do a really cool area here that has some nice walking areas from... Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, that doesn't look straight, does it? Sort of bends in the middle. That's okay. Things go with the terrain, that's fine. So we could use this road here. We could just have... How should we do this? I'm thinking I don't want to add necessarily a junction off of there, because if there is driving traffic, it's going to come in, and it's maybe going to hold up a lot of the traffic from here, but we could add a nice section in. Yeah, maybe we'll think about that. Maybe we'll think about that. But leave me some comments below what else you think I could add to this section here. I mean, obviously I've got a lot of paths and things to add. We're going to add some trees, make it all look really nice. If you've got any other ideas, then please let me know. But we've got to work on attaching this into our city as well, which I think is going to be very, very interesting. Well, I think this is going to be the start of something very interesting here. I mean, we could even add another endpoint station further down to go to different parts of the city. I mean, these rails can, if we end up keeping them as 2 or keeping them as more, could end up going out to all sorts of different places. So, yes, I think this is going to be very good. I'm interested to see how this evolves as we continue building up this area over here. Apologies that we haven't had Cities Skylines every single day. This week has been a bit super busy, all sorts of stuff going on, but I'm doing the best I can, which I know most of you do appreciate. So thank you very much for your support. Hit the big B with a T stain to come back tomorrow and see what happens with our multi-hub, super hyper hub, whatever we're going to call it, setup we have here. Any name suggestions, let me know those as well. And a like is always appreciated too. I will see you guys and girls tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.